Listen, y'all, somebody is sick and tired right now. Somebody that you were connected to, that you disconnected yourself from, that you pulled your energy back from, that you pulled your love and attention back from these individuals, these persons, these people, your family, whoever it is, they're sick and tired now. They're tired of the facade. They're tired of wearing the mask. They're tired of trying to please people with all the glitz and the glamour. They're tired of showing up, being a person that they know they are not. They're tired of the manipulation and the control because they're trying to do it to you, but yet others are doing it to them now. They're tired. They're tired. They are tired. And it's making them sick, because they thought that you would have returned by now. I told y'all in a previous video that somebody drew the line. Somebody turned their back. Somebody pulled their energy away, and you standing on business. It's literally making these individuals sick. Because they're so used to you trying to reconnect. They're so used to you trying to reconcile. They're so used to you overextending yourself, trying to figure out why they did this, why they did that. But this time you standing on business. This time you have truly said, I'm done, and you have walked away. These individuals are sick and they're tired. They have played so many games, and it's starting now to wear and tear on their minds, on their spirits, on their bodies, regardless of how they pretend. Listen to me, they are sick and tired, y'all. Sick and tired. You were their blessing, so now that you have pulled back, they can feel that. And they thought you would have returned by now. But you've switched it up. God has truly pulled you back. This time is a little bit different from somebody. I don't know who I'm talking to, but God has changed your heart. For those of you that's trying to figure out, well, why do I feel so different now, God? I still love this person. I still care, but your heart don't feel the same. That's because God has disconnected you. God is saying it's now time for you to heal. God gives some of us a heart to love these individuals. But when he see the snakes, when he see what they doing behind your back, when he see the games and the manipulation, he will change your heart. He has changed somebody's heart, and it's no longer up to you. You literally don't even feel the same anymore. Maybe in the past you were the one to kind of backtrack, try to make it right. But right now you don't even have to say so in that, because God has literally changed your heart. He's healing you. These individuals are sick. They're sick because they thought you would have reached out by now. They thought you would have returned to the home by now. They thought you would have called by now. And now they're feeling tired. Tired of the games, tired of pretending, tired of acting like they don't want to be loved, tired of it. Tired of it, y'all. Some of you have served as a catalyst for these people to wake up, to shake them up out of their slumber, out of their foolishness, out of their pettiness. You served as that. But now God has had to pull you back, because in the midst of you doing that, you may have gotten hurt. You may have been wounded. And God is saying, okay, that's it, that's all. Let me disconnect you and pull you back. Those of you that are in isolation right now, don't question it. Maybe this is your second, third time being in isolation. You have to now pull back, and God got to reveal you. Reveal you. Listen, I didn't even know what I wasn't even trying to say reveal. Some of you about to be revealed of who you truly are. But he's rejuvenating you. He's giving you now what you need. He's replenishing you because you've given so much. So don't fight this isolation season. Let him build you back up. These individuals, y'all, are sick and they're tired. And they're tired of being sick and tired. So y'all, listen. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here, y'all, it's all gas, no brakes. We're putting our foot on the enemy's neck and we're not letting go. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your comments, your PayPals, your super thanks, your Cash Apps, all of that, y'all. I appreciate every single thing that you all are doing. Y'all, I see y'all in the comments. I just want to say this real quick. You all are so wise. Y'all are so wise, y'all. I do what I do because I've been called to do this, but I'm no different than anybody else. I may be a little bit further in the journey, but we're all still the same. You all are wise. This is not for everybody, but I'm speaking because God has led me to do so. Some of you need to get off the bench. You spectated long enough. You watched long enough. You got all this information and wisdom within you. It's time to share it. And no, you don't have to be on a platform like this. You can be out, in your everyday life. But it's time for you to get off the bench. It's time for you to write the book. It's time for you to go back to school. It's time for you to get the nails, a shop or whatever it is God is calling you to do. It's time for you to do that. I am only here to serve as a motivation for you all, to push you all to do better, to love on you as you do it. But there's going to be a time where you got to come out the nest and fly on your own. You got your own business. You got your own words to speak. And there's people that's waiting on you. I don't know who I'm talking to, but God is saying, get off the bench. You've watched long enough, and that don't mean you can't be here and still feed. But no, you can be a teacher and you can be learning at the same time. You can do them both at the same time. Somebody needs to get in the game. You've watched long enough. This has nothing to do with the message, but it's for somebody and you need to hear it. You need to hear it, and you need to start putting some action behind it. We talk about lack and how we feel like we don't have enough, but God is saying, I gave you the gift. I gave you the word. I gave you the talent. What are you doing with it? What are you doing with it? Again, y'all, I see y'all in the comments. Some of y'all, I read some of y'all comments and y'all give me insight. But it don't have to always be about a word. You got gifts and talents within you, no matter what age you are. Some of you might be stay-at-home moms. That's a ministry in itself. But you got to get off the bench. Stop watching, stop spectating, and get in the game. Period. So now, y'all, let's get into the message for real, for real. For those of you that are new, I am reading from some index cards, y'all. I write on them before I get on the video, and I read from them, period. Okay? So Philippians 3:13-14. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself yet to have taken hold of it. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ. Let's read it one more time, y'all. Brothers and sisters, I do not consider myself to have taken hold of it. I don't have it yet. But one thing I do, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ. Somebody leaving the past behind and pressing toward the goal, putting their eyes on God, loving on themselves, forgetting that which is behind them that no longer serve them. Somebody's sick about that. They sick. They thought you was really going to turn around like you've always done. They thought you were going to reach out like you've always done. And now they're tired because the game and the manipulation is no longer working on you. And they're feeling that void. They're feeling your absence. They're feeling that your encouraging words. They're feeling it. It's making them sick, y'all. It's making them sick. I don't care how much they still try to pretend. They're being broken down. God is doing it. God is breaking these individuals down. It really has nothing to do with you. You just served as a catalyst to start it. They sick. They sick, y'all. Again, we're not boasting in any of this, but I'm just letting y'all know. So you can continue to focus on you and move forward. God is handling everything. He can do way more than you. He can do way more than you. Let's go to the first one, y'all. They're experiencing lack of energy because they was feeding off yours. Again, we're talking about these individuals being sick and tired. They thought you were going to come back. They are experiencing lack of energy because they was feeding off yours. Some people don't know what they have until you pull away. until you stop doing, until you stop showing up, until you stop catering, until you stop giving them the attention and the love. They don't realize what they have until you stop, till you withdraw. They didn't realize, but now they do. They have lack of energy because they were feeding off yours. But God is saying, no, they got to do the work this time. They have to build themselves up in such a way that they can feed off their own energy. And if they don't want to do the work, they're going to find themselves in the same cycle. They're going to find themselves being depressed, feeling down and out. Again, y'all, we are not talking about the person. It's the spirit. I keep having to remind you all because I don't want y'all to look at the person and get upset with these people. No, don't even take yourself down that rabbit hole. It's the spirit. And their spirit could not connect with your spirit, not at that moment, because you had already advanced, even though you didn't feel like it, but yet you were trying to hold on to them. But when God cut that cord, listen, they're feeling it now. They're sick and they're tired. Let's go to the next one. You're cleaning up the mess with growth and self-love. You are cleaning up this mess with growth and self-love. Maybe in the past you would go tit for tat. Maybe in the past you would argue with them. Maybe in the past you would give them the time or the day. But this time, sweetheart, your ammo is growth and self-love. Growth and self-love. You picking up the pieces and you're now loving on yourself. You're picking up the pieces and you're now allowing God to teach you, to show you. You're growing every single day. You feed your spirit, man. Every single day you listen to these messages, and not just mine, but anybody else that God leads you to. You're cleaning up the mess with growth and self-love. Let's go to the next one. They voted you out and God counted you in. They voted you out and God counted you in. Somebody wrote you off prematurely. And the moment they did that, God picked you up. They fumbled you and God came right behind you and picked you up. They talked about you. They abused you. They mistreated you. God came right behind and picked you up. They voted you out, but God counted you in. No matter how people try to come against you, tell you you're not qualified, tell you you'll never have this or that, tell you just like your family, tell you all these things, it's a lie from the pits of hell. That's their reality. Do not let their opinions become your reality. Do not let their opinions become your reality. Y'all, these individuals are starting to feel that you really have withdrawn, turn your back, and that you're not returning, at least not right now. They got to get it together. They have to get it together. Just like you had to do it, they got to do it too. People get mad when we speak like this, but they don't realize that we have gone through the same things that maybe some of them have gone through. We're not perfect. We had to heal too. We have to overcome too. We got to overcome the stuff they did to us. But listen, sweetheart, they sick now. They are sick because they thought by now you would have returned. They thought by now you would have reached out. And they tired, y'all. They tired of the games. They tired of pretending. They tired of acting like they don't care. They are tired. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy. To be negative is a lot of energy, y'all. That's draining. And some of these individuals have been doing it for years, but now you have come into their lives, or now you have awakened. Maybe y'all were already connected, but you have awakened and you're now pushing them to change. You're starting to reveal to them who they are. You're putting that mirror to their face. And so now, y'all, they're forced to see themselves. You served as a catalyst for somebody. You awakened somebody. And even though they're struggling right now, maybe some of these people will get it together. But you won't be around to have to be wounded as they do it. Being as somebody's punching bag. Sitting up, trying to drag them along and you being wounded. No, that's over. They sick and tired now, y'all. They thought you would have returned by now. Let's go to the next one. Your switch up game is causing them to wonder if you ever really cared. Your switch up game is causing them to wonder if you ever really cared. See, all this time you've been so loving. All this time you've been so caring. All this time you've been giving to them, even when you didn't have to give. You've been doing all these things and they didn't appreciate it. They didn't appreciate it. They couldn't receive it. Some of these individuals don't know how to love themselves, so they cannot love you. And y'all, again, we're not talking about the people, but it just is what it is. You came to help them. To help them. But right now they're not ready to receive. So now they have to go through their own cycles. They have to go through their own awakenings. And you have to allow God to do it. You've pulled back. They thought you would have returned by now. But now your switch up game is causing them to wonder like if you ever really cared, because they never seen this version of you. They never seen you be so cold-hearted. They never seen you, and it's not even that you're cold-hearted. Let me not say that. It's just that now you have done what you needed to do for yourself. And they're not used to that. They so used to you giving up your own, peace, your resources to them, while they take and give nothing to you. And now they're wondering and thinking like you never really cared. No, you just care enough about you now to let them go. That's it. Let's go to the last one. You're like a treasure box. You're like a treasure box. Can I tell you, you're a hidden gem? You're a hidden gem. Some people really can't see who you are because you know why? They have to go through God to find out who you are. And so when they encounter you, they can't even see you. You're like a hidden gem. In the moment they misuse you, mistreat you, and write you off, and God disconnect you, they all of a sudden begin to see. That treasure box begin to surface. Who you are begins to be revealed. At the beginning, y'all, I wasn't even trying to say revealed, but here it is. You're being revealed of who you truly are. Some of these individuals, God hid who you were. He wanted to see just how they were going to treat you. They failed. They fumbled you. Being prideful. Living in their ego. But now they're tired, y'all. Now they're tired. You are a hidden gem to so many, and they throw dirt on you and throw dirt on you and talk about you and try to bury you, yet you surface up every time. You come back every time. Somebody put you through the ringer, left you out to dry. Not realizing as you was drying, the sun was shining on you. The SON was shining on you. They mistook your isolation for a victory for them. Not realizing that God was shining on you, building you up, showing who you were. They sick and tired, y'all. They tired. They sick and they tired. It's making them sick because they thought you would have returned by now. And now they're tired of the games. They're tired of the facade. They're tired of living a fast life, going nowhere fast. They're tired of it. So now they got to do the work just like you had to do. Keep moving forward. Keep loving on you. Keep growing. Keep allowing God to lead you and guide you. You're pressing now towards the prize, towards your goal. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Again, thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for loving on me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your comments. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for doing you, being authentic, unapologetically. Continue to grow, y'all. Continue to heal. Listen, we all heal at different times, different ways. Don't let nobody tell you how you should heal, how long it should take you. None of that. It's your journey. It's your journey. I love y'all so much. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.